Alright, this is Weapon X Reacts, and we're back with another video, and this is going to be a review of Inglourious Basterds. This film will go down as one of Quentin Tarantino's best films. Okay, so first off, the opening scene of this film is an absolute masterclass of when it comes to suspense. And I will be showing you an example right now.
Now, my job dictates that I must have my men enter your home, conduct a thorough search before I can officially cross your family's name off my list. If there are any irregularities to be found, rest assured there will be. That is unless you have something to tell me that makes the conducting of a search unnecessary. I might add also that any information that makes the performance of my duty easier will not be met with punishment. Actually, quite the contrary. It will be met with reward. And that reward will be your family will cease to be harassed in any way by the German military during the rest of our occupation of your country.
Honestly, bro, the lack of music in the scene really builds up the tension of the scene. Quentin Tarantino really is a master filmmaker.
You're sheltering enemies of the state, are you not? Yes. You're sheltering them underneath your floorboards, aren't you? Yes. Point out to me the areas where they're hiding.
Do you know what's so good about this? Is that it starts off as just a nice and pleasant conversation, but as the scene goes on, it starts to get more intense. The music shows this perfectly.
So I haven't heard any disturbance. I assume while they're listening, they don't speak English. Yes. I can switch back to French now, and I want you to follow my masquerade is clear. Yes. Monsieur Lapedite, je vous remercie pour le nez et pour votre hospitalité. Il me semble que nous en avons terminé. Ah, mesdames, je vous remercie pour le temps que vous m'avez consacré. Nous ne vivrons pas votre famille plus longtemps. Donc, monsieur, mesdemoiselles, je prends congé de vous et je vous dis adieu.
Damn. What an amazing scene! And it's also one of the greatest opening scenes in all of cinematic history. Hans Landa is such a terrifying villain. Christoph Waltz was easily the best part of the film because his performance as Hans Landa will go down as one of the greatest performances in all of cinema. He made this film what it is, a masterpiece. I'm gonna break down the plot of the film. So, a few Jewish soldiers are on an undercover mission to bring down the Nazi government and put an end to the war. Meanwhile, a woman wants to avenge the death of her family from a German officer. Also, what you should know about this film is that it's a satire on the war genre. Because in other war films, you know what is going to happen, but in this one, you don't. Because you don't expect a couple of Jewish people going into a movie theater and killing people! That's why I love this movie. It's because it feels fresh and original. Hollywood really doesn't make movies like this anymore. Do you want to know what's one thing I like about this movie? Is that Shoshana's character arc in this movie was really good. And Diane Kruger, she did a great job in the role. Because Shoshana, she was just a child who lost her parents. And she wanted to get revenge for it. I'm gonna show you the Rotten Tomatoes rating that this film got. So 89% for the critics and 88% for the audience. It's actually kind of good because it shows you how good this film is. I'm gonna read out the awards that this film won. So Cannes Best Actor Award, Academy Award for Best Actor in a Supporting Role, Screen Actors Guild for Outstanding Performance by a Cast in a Motion Picture, Golden Globe Award for Best Supporting Actor Motion Picture, BAFTA Award for Best Actor in a Supporting Role, Screen Actors Guild for Outstanding Performance by a Male Actor in a Supporting Role, National Society of Film Critics Award for Best Supporting Actor, Satellite Award for Best Actor in a Supporting Role, New York Film Critics Circle Award for Best Supporting Actor, Empire Award for Best Actor, David D. Donatello for Best Foreign Film, NME Award for Best Film, Kansas City Film Critics Award for Best Supporting Actor, Grand Premio do Cinema Brasileiro for Best International Feature Film, Critics' Choice Movie Award for Best Supporting Actor, Los Angeles Film Critics Association Award for Best Supporting Actor, San Diego Film Critics Society Award for Best Ensemble Performance, Critics' Choice Award for Best Original Screenplay, Critics' Choice Award for Best Acting Ensemble, Chicago Film Critics Association Award for Best Supporting Actor, Golden Camera Award for Best International Actress, San Diego Film Critics Society Award for Best Production Design, Las Vegas Film Critics Society Award for Best Costume Design, Central Ohio Film Critics Association Award for Best Ensemble, Boston of Film Critics Award for Best Supporting Actor, London Film Critics Circle Award for Actor of the Year, People's Choice Award for Favorite Independent Movie, Toronto Film Critics Association Award for Best Film, Phoenix Film Critics Society Award for Best Cast, San Diego Film Critics Society for Best Original Screenplay, Saturn Award for Best Action or Adventure Film, Online Film Critics Society Award for Best Supporting Actor, Toronto Film Critics Association Award for Best Supporting Actor, Toronto Film Critics Award for Best Screenplay, Bambi Best International Actor, San Diego Film Critics Society Award for Best Director, Vancouver Film Critics Circle Award for Best Supporting Actor, Phoenix Film Critics Society Award for Best Supporting Actor, San Diego Film Critics Society Award for Best Film, Florida Film Critics Circle Award for Best Supporting Actor, Kansas City Film Critics Circle Award for Best Original Screenplay, Online Film Critics Society Award for Best Actress, Central Ohio Film Critics Association Award for Best Original Screenplay, Phoenix Film Critics Award for Best Acting Ensemble, Washington, D.C. Area Film Critics Association Award for Best Supporting Actor, Phoenix Film Critics Society Award for Best Film, Online Film Critics Society Award for Best Cinematography, Southeastern Film Critics Association Award for Best Supporting Actor, San Diego Film Critics Society Award for Best Supporting Actor, Central Ohio Film Critics Association Award for Best Supporting Actor, Online Film Critics Society Award for Best Original Screenplay. See that? That is why this film is so good. It's a masterpiece that I totally recommend you watch. I have to talk about how good the cinematography of this movie is, because Quentin Tarantino's primary cinematographer, Robert Richardson, he did a great job with this film. I'm gonna show you the Rotten Tomatoes rating that this film got. So 89% for the critics and 88% for the audience. It's actually kind of good because it shows you how good this film is. I want to show you the trailer of this film.
I'm putting together a special team. We're going to be doing one thing only. Killing Nazis. Sound good? Yeah!
Brad Pitt is great in this too. He is so charismatic in the role.
Everybody in the German army's heard of you. Probably heard we ain't in the prisoner-taking business. We in the killing Nazi business. And cousin, business is booming. If you ever want to eat a sauerkraut sandwich again, take your wiener schnitzel lick and finger and point out on this map what I want to know. I respectfully refuse. Hey, Donnie! Got a German here wants to die for country. Oblige him. An American Secret Service outfit lives deep behind enemy lines. The Germans call them the Basterds. These Yanks have been them the devil. Well, we're all tickled to hear you say that. The Germans are in the gala premiere. In attendance will be most of the German high command. You'll rendezvous with our double agent. She'll take it from there. You're getting us in that premiere.
Suicide.
What else we gonna do? Go home? So what's the plan? We punch those goons out, take their machine guns, and burst them in there and blast them.
Is that the plan?
That's about it.
Shit, this film looks so good.
There's something you don't know. Hitler is attending the premiere.
eggs, it's a horse of a different color.
We have all our rotten eggs in one basket. The objective of the operation: blow up the basket.
I'm gonna give you a little something you can't take all. You're getting pretty good at that.
You know, in the hands of the SS. My hands, to be exact.
Yes.
Wow. That trailer was really good. I want to explain the ending of the film. So, Hans Landa, he gets captured by the Inglourious Basterds, and do you know what they do with him? First, they scalp his henchmen, and then they scalp him. But it doesn't show it. It simply just cuts right into end credits. That is good writing. I'm gonna show you Quentin Tarantino's analysis of the opening scene of the film.
There's the scene above ground and the scene below ground. And the scene above ground is what's going on and the dialogue and them sitting around this table and talking.
I don't consider the comparison an insult.
Underneath it, it's like the suspense is a rubber band. And I'm just stretching it and stretching it and stretching it, see how far it can stretch. Now, normally in a situation when you do a movie, you try to make your scenes as compact as possible so there's not air and you don't wear out your welcome with the audience. But under this method, as long as that rubber band can stretch, the longer the scene can hold, the more suspenseful it is. That scene is more suspenseful at 22 minutes and would be at 8. So you want to just stretch it until the rubber band breaks.
You know what? That is actually true. Because the suspense, it starts on building up like a rubber band. That is how good of a director Quentin Tarantino is. He knows how to make great films. This is gonna be a conclusion of this review. This was an amazing film, and definitely one of the best films Hollywood has ever made. But you're not gonna get a film like this made today, because Hollywood, they don't care about entertaining you anymore. They only care about pushing their own woke agendas. Honestly, people, they just go to movies just to be entertained. That's it. Not to get hit with the agenda every single time, and this is where I say, reject Hollywood. Reject that bullshit. Watch indie movies, because they're way more entertaining than the stuff that was made today. Watch this movie once in your life. And it's definitely worth it. Quentin Tarantino, he is a great director. He knows how to make films. Every single film he's made has become an iconic part of pop culture. Like the opening scene of this film. And it's not just intense or disturbing or suspenseful. It's also a commentary on our society today. War happens. It will never end. It's going to continue on happening no matter what. There's no World War III. There's no World War I. There is only World War I. Okay? World War II, it did happen. But yeah, this movie, it was a masterpiece of cinema. Definitely one of the best films Quentin Tarantino has ever directed. And it even has a lot of amazing performances. Especially from actors like Christoph Waltz. I explained this in this review, but I'm gonna be explaining it again. He is a great actor. And he's like doing good when it comes to working in Hollywood. He was in multiple Quentin Tarantino movies like Django Unchained. That is my next film I'm gonna review. And it's even one of the best westerns ever made. This movie, it's not just Quentin Tarantino's most popular film. It's also one of the best war movies he has ever directed, with a little bit of comedy and satire. Also, anyway, that's all I got for today. Go away now. And always remember, strike back like a weapon against wokeness. And reject Hollywood's bullshit. Because we don't need that in film. Make cinema great again!